So, there is a class action lawsuit that's trying to gain ground against Kraft Heinz for Kraft mac and cheese. For them, they're allegedly committing fraud and unjust enrichment by using the word no artificial preservatives or flavors or whatever. And people are going crazy. I got this from Leto's Law. And people are going crazy saying this is BS, it's a junk lawsuit, blah, blah, blah. The chemistry, the biology. You people are clueless. Okay. This is not about biology. This is not about chemistry. This is about language and lying. And I'm personally sick and tired of corporations lying. You can call it semantics all you want. If it's just semantics, then why lie? If it's just simple semantics, then why can't they just use the correct words? Because it's not just simple semantics. They're profiting by using the wrong words. They're lying. They're committing fraud. So, the issue comes down to definitions. I don't give a shit about your chemistry. I don't give a shit about your biology. Because that's not what we're talking about. That's like arguing about gravity and you're talking about photonic pressure from the sun. It doesn't matter. You could be correct. It doesn't matter. Sure, the artificial citric acid might be chemically and atomically identical to natural citric acid, but it's not natural. It doesn't matter if it's identical. If I have a Star Trek replicator and I replicate a steak, it's not a natural steak. It's an artificial steak, even if it's atomically identical. It's not natural. It's artificial. Let's very simple here. I mean, you're holding in your hands literally one of the most powerful supercomputers ever made, with access to all of human knowledge with the simple tap of a voice command button. I simply tap my little voice assistant and say, definition natural and definition artificial. So, definition natural, existing in or caused by nature. Semicolon, not made or caused by humankind. Do you see anything in there about it being identical to nature? It doesn't matter. All right? If it's made or caused by humankind, it's not natural. Definition artificial. Made or produced by human beings rather than occurring naturally, especially as a copy of something natural. So even if whatever ingredient or preservative or flavor or color, I think it says no artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives or something like that. I think those are the three things they're talking about. Even if it's an identical quantum duplicate of what's in nature, it was made or caused by humankind, therefore, it's artificial. Why is this relevant? Because some people do not want to buy stuff with artificial ingredients. Why? I don't care. Does it make a difference? I don't care. Is it different to their body and their biology? I don't care. Is it nutritionally different? I don't care. They didn't say nutritionally identical to natural ingredients. They didn't say chemically identical to natural ingredients. They didn't say biologically absorbed by your body identically to natural ingredients. They said not artificial. And that's a lie. If it's just semantics, then there's no reason they can't use the correct word. But it's not just semantics. Because there are some people who will look at two boxes on the shelf. One says no artificial colors, preservatives, or flavors, and they will choose that because of that sentence. And if that sentence is a lie, that's fraud. That's unjust enrichment. Are you not sick yet of them saying unlimited and then having a little star next to it and then fabricating their own definition of unlimited? No, the fucking word already has a definition. And one of the jobs of government is to enforce things like this on corporations. You sure as hell can't, because they're lying to you. The first thing that would have to happen is you'd have to be aware that they're lying to you. Well, here's a little clue in for you. If their mouth is moving, they're lying. Okay? It's artificial. I don't care if it's identical to the natural version right down to its atomic structure. It's artificial. And therefore, you should not be legally permitted to say no artificial. It doesn't matter if you bring the ingredients in and derive it yourself from natural ingredients. Humankind is in the process. It's artificial. Splenda is chemically identical to sucralose. It's still artificial. It's not natural. If you want natural sucralose, go eat an apple. If you want artificial sucralose, get a packet of Splenda. Is it chemically different? Probably not. Is it atomically different? I don't know. Probably not. Who cares? It doesn't matter. The definition of the word natural means not involving mankind to cause or create it. The definition of artificial is made or produced by human beings, especially if it's a copy of something natural. That's what it means. By definition, if Kraft Heinz is making those ingredients, then they are by definition artificial, and they should not be allowed to do that. If it wasn't so important, they wouldn't be lying on the package. It's obviously important enough for them to lie on the package. Therefore, it should be important enough for you to give a shit about it and for you to understand what definitions mean. Corporations should not be allowed to fabricate their own definitions for words. They should not be allowed to incorrectly use a word and get away with it by having a little asterisk that says, oh, here's how we define that word. No, the word already has a definition. Unlimited has a definition. No artificial has a definition. You should not be allowed to use both. It's as simple as that. The lawsuit should go forward, and they should be required to pay damages, because damages is the only way you teach a corporation a lesson. This is why corporations should not have personhood, because you can't punish a corporation with prison time. There's no consequences. Unless the monetary damages exceed what they gained from the deception, it's a win for them. If they earned $1 billion and you fine them $500 million, they still won. They still earned $500 million. The only way you can punish a corporation is to hurt them, and the only way you can hurt a corporation, financially. If what the plaintiffs are saying is true, then Kraft Heinz is using the word no artificial incorrectly, and they should not be permitted to do that.